Hey, beautiful people. Whoo! Today I'm going to share something with you that I actually wrote to my friend Justin Nexus Booth. Justin, this is me hugging you. I responded to a post he did on Facebook today, and I said some things, and I was really excited about conveying this information to him. And then I thought, you know what, though? I bet a lot of other people could also stand to hear the same message right now. So thank you, Justin, for being the one who made this video possible. So I'm going to refer to my notes because, frankly, it was really eloquent, and I'd rather just be eloquent here and then talk about it afterwards. So here's what was going on. Justin was having an experience that he didn't like, and he was talking about how, man, like having these rough experiences is just like, ugh, it's so much. And my response to that was, well, and to all of you, because we experience this, all of us experience this, is that you are an infinite being, okay? So if you're an infinite being, then that means that you know everything already, and yet you have come into this body to see what it's like to have to learn something all over again, to learn it for the first time. So what does that mean in real life? Well, it means that you have come here to experience all these different permutations of life, all the different ways to be gifted or unempowered or good at things or terrible at things, getting it right, not getting it right. All of these judgments, all of these categories, all of these narrow ways of viewing ourselves, that is what you came here to do, to work out all these permutations, okay? So, but what these experiences are that are happening to you, that you feel like are happening to you, they are not you. These experiences are not you. These experiences are just experiences. And you came here to have them. You might be thinking, why did I ever sign up for this experience? Well, that's a really good question, and I have a really good answer. The answer is, without knowledge and experience, you cannot gain wisdom. And wisdom is like the holy grail of being here. It's to truly know thyself and to be able to take that knowledge, that knowing of yourself, which is turned into wisdom, and share it with others, maybe to be able to make their path a little easier. So your knowledge cannot be used really until you apply it to an experience. Knowing it up here, it's okay, but knowing it through kinetic experience, applying that knowledge, seeing how it works in different situations, that's a lot of time and processing that you spend getting to wisdom. That was kind of clunky. Let me just try to read it to you. So when you act upon your knowledge and you use your knowledge, that knowledge starts to transmute into wisdom. And that's our goal, is to be wise. So we talk about knowledge and experience. They're sort of the same things. We call them by different names, but they're sort of the same, because when you apply your knowledge into a kinetic experience, then you're really learning about what you learned. Let that sink in a minute. You can take the information in, but you don't really know what it is about until you apply it, right? And the more you apply that knowledge through experience, that gets you closer to wisdom. Sometimes it can happen quickly. Sometimes it takes a lifetime. And it could be that some people are brilliant at some things and seem to become wise at them quickly. I don't mean adept. I mean like they get the wisdom part out of their experience quickly. And other things, not so much. They're more challenging. Okay, so this is when we're like, why am I having this experience? It sucks. Well, you're really exploring that experience. You're really going to accrue that time, what we call time, spent in that experience so that you can transmute it into deep wisdom. It's kind of like a good sign that you're on the right track. It's just about how do you want to handle this? How do you want to handle this experience so that you can learn about it more quickly? Or maybe it just takes what we call time. Time's sort of a fiction, but let's use it for this conversation because most of us have accepted time as not a fiction. That's a whole nother video. Okay, so if you can't gain wisdom without racking up hours in knowledge so that you can turn that knowledge into experience and that experience into applied knowledge, which we call wisdom, then you can't achieve your goal. So that's a process. The knowledge and the experience come first. It's a prerequisite to having wisdom. So let's see, what else do I want to say about this before I go off on a tangent? So if you desire to be wise, then spending this time in experiences is actually just a great part of this class called life that you're in. So don't think about why now, why is this happening to me now, or why is this taking so long? Think more like, what do I still need to learn here? What is there still for me to learn in this situation that I wasn't considering before? That's a good question to ask yourself to help maybe shift that energy and let things open up for you instead of resisting. So we came here for lots of experiences. That means lots of processing. And, oh yeah, here's the good part. We are really tempted to judge ourselves about how these experiences came to us. You know, we brought it on ourselves, this and that. It's taking too long. I'm not working through this very well, and just being grumpy and assigning blame. But you know, you're an infinite being. So time is actually irrelevant. So just relax, I guess is what I want to say. Relax, forget about the time. Be with the situation, be with the moment, if it's a week or a year. I know that sounds like a lot, but remember, you are accruing deep wisdom through these experiences, through these opportunities. And that's what you should be looking at. All experiences are opportunities. I know that's been said before, it's almost trite, but we need to remind ourselves, all experiences are opportunities. Make the most of it. Okay, what else? That's it. I think that's it. Don't judge yourself about the time it takes to have a experience, to get through an experience, and look at everything as an opportunity in the way of you're getting like your Jedi points, your scout badges. This is real. Accruing wisdom is real. And it's one of the major reasons that we come here and embody on this particular planet is to learn these things. So you won the lottery. You're having experiences. Some of them are ones that feel really nice, and some of them are ones that don't feel so nice. But they're all important. They're all good. And you're worthy of all of them. You're worthy of the task that has been handed to you. Okay? Just remember that. Remember that you are worthy. You got this. You came here for this. And you guys feel free to spit this right back at me when I'm having a moment, because it happens to us all. It's not like some people are immune from this. It's part of being human. So when you see somebody who's having a hard time with their experiences, be very compassionate to them. We've all been there, and we will all be there again. So be a good fellow traveler to the others on your path. So that's it. I have no idea how long this video is because I can't even see that part of it, but I'm guessing that it's probably pretty long. Oh dear, 9 minutes. We better stop. Ah! I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember, you're an infinite being and you got this.